Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to wait for a little bit to give people more time to get in on this for people to actually start watching. I know I've got some comments that, like, sometimes when we go live, we just immediately get into it and don't necessarily give enough people time to get in. So I will give people a minute or two as I just get some stuff, open and ready for some live betting. So just going to chill here, nothing crazy, as I'm going to open up some sports books and whatnot, start logging into some accounts, seeing if I can get some live bets in. So I'm going to wait a little bit, give it another minute or so. Again, if you're just joining, giving people time to start watching. So I'm just going to wait a little bit before I share my screen, before I start talking about stuff. Right now, all I'm doing, which is very exciting, is just, I guess I can share my screen now. I'm just, let's see, logging into all the sports books. So that's exactly what I was doing, just logging in here. Slim Dan, appreciate the question. Pretty good day so far. All my 4 best bets so far, I'm 2-0, but not looking so good with the Bengals -7. The Renfro one is hit or miss. Last I checked, he had 2 receptions. Yeah, still 2. I was not expecting freaking Mac Hollins to go off. So that is surprising. So we'll see if the Bengals can come back. We'll see if Renfro can get 3 more receptions to sweep the slate. Luckily, because my profit is over 200, as you can see, let me zoom in a little bit. I'm guaranteed a profit. It's like, as of right now, I'm profiting $260. Even if these 2 picks lose, I'll be up 60. So not ideal. Obviously, you want to be up more, but at least guaranteed to be profitable. And then in my hopefully, we will see, hopefully, in my podcast bets, which I mentioned this in the last live stream. And I guess let me put the link in the chat. For those of you who haven't subscribed to the podcast, very much appreciate it if you do. You can subscribe there on Apple. And let me pull it up on, I have all these things saved. Let me pull it up on Spotify as well. It's the podcast that me and Parlay Doc do. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a podcast. But anyways, we give out 3 bets each. And so far, I'm 1-0 on my 3 bets. I had the Bucks -2.5. The other 2 I have remaining. So I have the under in Dallas versus Cincinnati, which this one is looking good. This one I have the under 42, something like that. I can check my bets and see. But so far, anyways, to answer this question from Slandan, which is what I'm doing. So far, it's going very, very well. Today is going very well. We'll see if it continues. Although this is going to be an L. I live bet the Bengals money line. It was plus EV. That's going to be an L. But I have the under. That's right. I have the under in this game. Posted that on Twitter. Yeah, Bengals -7, not looking good. Oh, I forgot I took the over, but this one was like a smaller half unit play. But yeah, under 43 in Dallas versus Cincinnati. That one is going to be. That one's looking good. We will see. Let's see. I love it. I was in on the Jags as well, actually. I got them for plus money. I didn't take their money line, but I sold some points to get them at plus money. Anyways, now that we have some people in, chat's popping. I appreciate it. The goal of this live stream is just to hit some live bets, show you how you can use OddsJam to hit some live bets, talk about live betting strategy. And there are 2 important things when you are live betting. Number 1, look at what games are at halftime. So Seattle and I think Cincinnati. Yeah, this one's about to be at halftime, and as is the Raiders versus Cardinals. So you want to find games that are at some sort of stoppage. So we'll start with the Seahawks as of right now. Looks like there are no plus EV bets on the Seahawks. So great. The Rams, that third quarter already started. Geez, I didn't realize that. You want to find games that are at some sort of stoppage, like a halftime. And then you also want to be logged in to sportsbooks. So I didn't necessarily log into every single one. I just logged into the ones that I knew I have a lot of money, not a lot, but I have some money in, because some of them I just bet until I was tapped out. So I didn't have any money left in them. Nice. Yeah. The live betting stream earlier today went really well. We had Jags -15.5. That hit. We had Miami +18.5. That hit. We had Jets money line, which that was incredibly lucky. That hit. Some of them didn't hit. Like I think I took The Steelers team total, that one didn't hit. The over in the Lions Commanders, I can't remember if I was able to get that one in. That one hit. All right, so let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's one for the Seahawks. Looks like there's play on the over and the under. I can't use DraftKings, unfortunately, but I don't hate. Looks like that one went away. Let me refresh this. And this is a little too big. Let's see. So let's go back and let's see. All right. Raiders Cardinals is officially at halftime. Let's see. So we have the Cardinals plus 19.5 is the plus EV play. Plus one. Looks like even better on BetMGM, plus 135. I actually do like this one. IGM has it at plus 106. Circa has it at plus 106. These two have it kind of in between, still a little bit closer. So this is probably like a half unit play. Tim, how we doing? I'm doing well. Yeah, like 0.75. I unfortunately am unable to get really anything in on, let's see if there's anything more. Yeah, just still Cardinals. On BetMGM, the plus 19.5. I would recommend taking this one. Looks like the Rams scored again. Good. I had the over in that game. Actually, I cashed out. I took the over in that game and then I cashed it out. So that one's tough. All right, let's see. So let's see if we can get in. We want to get spread. We want to get, not that one. We want to get spreads. We want to get Cardinals plus 19.5. I'll probably be able to get like $10 on this one. Let's see how much. But I mean, Cardinals suck, but maybe they'll show some signs of life. But this is one live bet. In terms of like strategy, still looking at tight markets. You're still looking for outliers, stuff like that. Same exact strategy for that one did get in. So I would put a half unit on that one. This Raiders or Cardinals plus 19.5 against the Raiders. I was not able to do that. What do you mean by margins? Do you mean width or do you mean EV percent? Because you want lower width and you want higher EV percent. Those are the goals. To answer the question, which one do I prefer? All right, so let's see. But anyway, just the general strategy. I'm kind of getting sidetracked. You're looking for a game that is at how's this? I got to remove some comments. There we go. You're looking for a game that is at stoppage time. So the Cardinals or Bengals, Cowboys. Cowboys got a field goal, 17-3. That's rough. So this game's at halftime, Bengals, Cowboys, as is the Arizona versus Raiders game. So you want to look for a game that's at halftime. Search specifically for that game. So I did lock in the Raiders one. I got the Cardinals plus 19.5. Now let's see if there's anything for the Bengals. No, there are no live bets here yet. Oh, I only have, maybe they're alternate markets. I didn't realize I had that filtered. Still nothing. Yeah, still nothing there. So you want to look for games that are at a stoppage, and you also already want to be logged in on all your sports books. So I'm like logged in on all of mine because you want to be able to get in stuff quickly. So unfortunately, the only two games that are at halftime, I already locked in one. Let's see if there's another one on the Raiders. Yeah, I don't want to keep. Yeah, there's nothing new here. I already locked this one in. Although I need to add it to my bet tracker. Yeah, you don't want to. Like, I don't want to take the Cardinals at two different numbers. Honestly, like if I was handicapping this, I don't know if I'd pick the Cardinals, but I'll trust in the math. And you just see like the difference in what books are pricing everything at. So I'm going to keep refreshing it, see if I can find one in the Dallas. Here we go. The over 42. So I mean, this one's a lower EV percent and the odds already changed. So it's no longer EV. So never mind. I was going to say that would be taking two opposite sides. Yeah. For whatever reason, just not finding anything in this game. But yeah, I mean, the general strategy, find a game that's at halftime, search specifically. It's easier for the 1 o'clock games because they all start at the same exact time. Whereas like some 4 p.m. game or some afternoon games start at 4:05. Some of them start at 4:25. So that's why you see like, the Rams already 6 minutes into the third quarter, the 49ers game 4 minutes into the third quarter, and then other games halftime. This one hasn't even hit half yet. This gross Denver game. Let's see if they can score. I took the Broncos team total in a parlay over 28.5. That is not looking great. But yeah, so not great there. I mean, I can keep refreshing, see if I can find one for Dallas. No, I mean, I'm not going to force it, but that's the general strategy. It's harder for the 4 p.m. games. So this one will probably be a little bit shorter. Just remember to subscribe to the IGM YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe. I would appreciate it if you could subscribe to the podcast I mentioned, Sweat the Bet. 2-0 on those so far on our bets out of 6. We will see if we can get the Bengals to come back. That one is not looking great. And it's also going to be tough for the Bengals to cover 7 and the over to hit. That would, or the under to still hit. So I might go 0 for 2, or I might at least get one of them. Hopefully one of them looking like the under there. But yeah, I mean, if you're live betting, just keep refreshing the OddsJam Positive EV page. Find a game that you know is at a stoppage time, whether it's a quarter, half, even if you're watching a game and it's at a commercial break, might as well go on OddsJam, go to the live EV page, see if you can lock in some EV bets. You can also do live like arbitrage as well. They're admittedly, they're harder to get in because you have to place bets on both sides. But like, look at these percents, man. Like, just insane. You could risk $145 and profit 45. Same thing here. You could risk $140 and profit 40. Like, the profits you can get with live arbitrage is insane. Absolute, just ridiculously profitable. But you have to move quick. So log into all your sports books, move very, very quickly. Like, have the bets, like, you know, if I'm taking the Falcons here and I'm taking one here, like you're going to want to press place bet at like the literally same exact time, and just hope one doesn't get accepted and the other one doesn't, because that's annoying, and that does happen, but you should be fine. You can also get some pretty insane middles, like, you know, the Falcons team total between 0.5 and 4.5. So basically, if they kick a field goal, you win both of these bets at plus money. Is this really right? The over 0.5 is plus 210 on that. Can't be right. Something has to be wrong with that one. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. I can't use DraftKings anyway. So yeah, something's definitely wrong here. I'm wondering if this is like a quarter team total or something, but yeah, these are all, I mean, this one's probably right. The Bengals one might be right, but all the ones with the team totals seem to be wrong, and you can hide, which is nice. So I wouldn't listen to those, but anyways, yeah, you can hit some like ridiculous live middles, live arbitrage. Obviously, low holds doesn't matter live. So we'll do one last ditch effort to see if we can get anything on Dallas. Cowboys minus 6.5 is the play. It looks like, I mean, it's not horrible. It'd be a good way to not totally lose. But I'm gonna sit this one out. I mean, like and then that one went away anyway, so wouldn't even have the option. But yeah, sorry, this one wasn't as good as the last one in terms of bets that we could place. Hopefully, if you guys were able to get in on the Cardinals one, yeah, already beat the closing line. I mean, dropped to plus 115. We got it at plus 135. So even if the bet doesn't hit, if you do this enough, if you're consistently beating the closing line, then that's how you can profit in the long run. So either way, this one wasn't as good. But yeah, subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. Check out the Sweat the Bet YouTube channel as well. Check that out for me and Parlay Doc. And then we'll keep in mind, so go Bengals, go Hunter Renfrow. And then the other bets that we have, I took the over in the Eagles game tomorrow. Parlay Doc took the Bills minus 9.5 tomorrow, and he took the Vikings money line. And I also like both of those. They weren't part of my official bets, but I did take them. But yeah, if you subscribe to Sweat the Bet, I can just search for it. If you subscribe to Sweat the Bet for tomorrow, we go live before all the primetime games. So we don't necessarily always do it on the main OddsJam account, just to not like totally overdo the account. But if you subscribe to that YouTube channel in the comment, then you'll get all of our live streams. The brand new channel, still trying to grow it. But that's it. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry, this one wasn't as helpful as the last one, but we will see. So yeah, subscribe to all the stuff that I mentioned, podcast, YouTube channel, obviously this YouTube channel as well. And that's it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments. Have a good one.